So yesterday, I'm about to leave, and I thought we were going to do a build, but then we end up not doing a build. So I'm all happy. Yeehaw! I get to go home at a normal, reasonable time. And it's almost 6 o'clock, and I get a phone call from my wife. The back tire's flat on the car. She's in the driveway, fortunately, so it's not that far from the house. But there's no way she can put her in a tire and get over and pick up the kid, because we got to pick up the kid by 6:30 or we get charged. So, okay, I ask around, and nobody's leaving ready to go or anything at that time. So I call the cab, and the cab actually got there in pretty reasonable amount of time. It was a town car. It was a town car. That was interesting. I've only ridden a town car cab once before, and this one was the SUV town car looking cab, Tahoe or something. I don't know what the heck it was. Nice vehicle. It's because we have all these hotels over here. They pick me up right over here in front of work. And I get in the cab, and we head over to Ellie's school and pick her up. And of course, I go to the wrong building, so I have to run from one building to the other. Okay, and then I have to get her. And the teacher mentioned that she was kind of freaking out because she knew I had to come get her, and that her mom was stuck in the driveway with a flat tire. She has her phone on her and knows what's going on. And when Natalie, fortunately, had called the school and said, hey, Kelly's going to come pick her up in a cab and take her home from there. The cab driver was really cool about waiting for a few minutes while we went and sorted all that out. Got back in the cab and were on the way home. And, normally the stressful moments like that, they get to me. I don't do stress real well. But something weird happened yesterday. I sat down. I was going downstairs. And, I decided I wasn't going to be freaked out by this. I'm not going to be upset about this. I'm going to enjoy the adventure. And I could tell right off the bat that transmitted to Ellie, because I walked into school. I was like, okay, you ready to go? And we signed her out and everything, and run in just in the nick of time. Barely made it in the nick of time. If that cab had been another 2 minutes, we'd have been late. Plus, we were talking to him back and forth. So it's weird circumstances. But yeah, it was weird. I could tell in Ellie's attitude, and she lit up when she saw me, like we were ready to go. Made it home. I did get the tire changed. Nat's supposed to be, I think she may have already headed over to get the tire taken care of, because I had to put the donut on it last night. But she was in the lower part of the driveway, and I had to put enough air in the tire, and it held long enough for her to back up driving in the garage, so I could change it in the garage, because it was a little chilly last night, a little wind blowing. So that was kind of nice. But yeah, I don't know. That was different for me. I went to whip my phone out to take video like 2 or 3 times, and I just didn't do it because it was a stressful situation, and I didn't want to freak out the cab driver, me taking video, that kind of stuff. But no, it was an interesting situation because I just made up my mind I wasn't going to let it freak me out. I was just going to take care of it and I'd freak out about it later. And later never came. I didn't have to sit down and freak out about it later. So I might have to do that from now on when I feel myself getting stressed out. Say, no, I'll hold off on it and just freak out about it later. And hopefully Natalie will give a little more of a leeway. She'll get prepared a little bit quicker than 30 minutes before the deadline to go pick Ellie up, just in case we get another flat tire, because hey, that's what tires do. They go flat. I had a big old screw in the tire. And those tires are old enough, it's probably time for a new set of tires anyway, so we'll see how that goes. But anyway, a little life lesson from last night. I don't know if anybody out there gives a crap, but help me out.